here we are on the front porch of 8124 Corso Drive in Forestville, and it is Thursday, July 24th. And I thought I would take you on a little, I guess it's past midsummer, no, maybe it is around midsummer, tour, so you can see how things are the same and how things have changed. So let's get started. Here we go. So coming down off of the porch, we'll just take a glance. Oh, some things are in the shade, so we'll have to look back at them. And this is, I don't know whether I had this chair on the porch when you were here or not, but we have some flowers in the bowl and some new things on some new things, some old things. These are kind of the same. And over there, the Cape Impatience is in bloom. So, and there's a new begonia in bloom over there. So we'll kind of back out of and here's the, oh God. Oh my, I'm just, you know what that is. Coleus. And some new little plants. Little purple and green. And then this little cluster here with another coleus, asparagus fern. Little, I can't even see what I'm doing. Can't see what I'm filming because of the sun. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. And then this little clump, this is the alstroemeria that some friends gave us. It was in bloom, I think, when you were here, and it's called Princess Tamra. So that's where it's staying for now. And then I think you remember the variegated lavender. And then all along here, and there's some more coleus and Cape Impatience and a little miniature fuchsia. But actually, I think it's gonna it likes that place. I've never really been able to get them to grow. And the pear tree with some pears. Lots of pears on the pear tree. If you can see them up there. There's going to be a lot of dried pears happening in shrub. And then this little barrel has some new plants in it. But these were what I was looking for. I think when you were here, a little, I think they're called Mexican marigolds. And this is the plant that came from Ukraine. And these are the sunflowers. Some sunflowers and tithonia. So this is this bed. And Linda gave me these succulents. these big ones. And I got an orange echinacea. There's some geraniums. And yeah, I'm actually kind of pleased. Oh, there was a butterfly. Pleased with this corner, which I've not really been that pleased with this corner in the past. So 3 adolescent, almost ready to bloom sunflowers. And this is the little sunflower right there that's purple. So it's doing really good. It's probably grown twice its size since I planted it about a week ago. So that's that section. And then looking at Tammy's truck, which Kai just washed. And then the begonia and the hanging begonia has bloomed. And then, of course, the hose always has to be thrown on the ground because I don't have the patience to wind it up every time. And this corner is still a work in progress, but these petunias have just gone crazy. I'm in love with this petunia. And there's the tithonia blooming along the driveway. And then this wonderful buddleia that is kind of a magenta color. I like that a lot. And the ever-blooming salvia and white sage. I'll just kind of look at this from the front. I hope this is going to be okay. Okay. Let's go in the backyard. Here we go. It's a beautiful day today. It was cloudy and overcast until about, I don't know, 11 o'clock. And then the sun came out, but it's breezy and the breeze is kind of cool. And the Lindas are coming over. So here we go through the gate to the backyard. Lindas are coming over later today, or oh God, Zora, come on out. Come on, it's me. Oh yeah. That's that. And then this is that little vine that just grows crazy. And this is with me pruning it almost every day, literally. And so it kind of, this little space you probably remember with the cactus. And then this, so here's more of the vine, and it's going up and across. We can see it from the kitchen window, up and across over the pergola. But then it also comes up here and all along here, which I kind of have trained it to go along there. And then this is some of the going into the garden. So here we go. So those are, I'm so excited. I love these. They're just fun. I got another little plant to plant there. And then these are lots of stuff blooming. I cut back the clary sage, and so it'll come back. There's little babies coming back. And then I decided I'm going to just try and grow geraniums along here. So I put a red, transplanted a red one there and a white one there. That's some more white sage there. And then these all along there. The stalag. And this is the lemon verbena. I'm sure you can smell it. And kind of back down the middle aisle. And these are the, let's see, the zucchini squash is that one. And this is the yellow crookneck and basil. And we've already made 3 batches of pesto out of the basil. And then this is the tricolored squash right here. And this are lemon cucumbers kind of spilling over that box. And then this is the Armenian cucumber. You can see, I've picked one, but you can see there's a couple of them that are on there, and it goes almost all the way to the tippy top. And guess what? I have little eggplants. Oh, these are so cute. Oh my God, they're so adorable. And they're there's quite a few of them on here. And they weren't there, and then all of a sudden, they were there. See, I don't know whether I'm getting it in there or not. There it is. Yeah. And then these are this cosmos that the birds I was telling you about like to balance on these stems and eat the seeds. And kind of have to fight your way. That's one of the two-tone squashes. And the lavender. And then these are the green bean plants, which I've gotten some green beans off of. And this is the stalk to the sunflower. It was standing straight up for several days, and then it just was so heavy it had to pull over. But the color is just amazing, and the birds are gonna like it. And then on this side of the aisle, I had harvested all my beets, so I planted some more beets. So those are in there. And then the only other thing that's been kind of exciting is there's these morning glory vines that were coming up down in here, and so I have been training them to grow up, so I think they're going to be quite beautiful. They're a dark purple. I think they'll be fun when they bloom. So here's more of the lavender. And the basil. And the zucchini. And some snapdragons and the zinnias. And who is that? My little shadow. Okay, so go back by these. Oh my God, I love these. So proud of them. And then back into the backyard. And so this is the deck with some portulaca, which I love. And a little, I can't remember what that's called. And then I think this was in bloom, and you will hear this petunia. It's continuing to bloom. And then this box of zinnias. And coleus. And it's just getting up above the floor of the deck. So soon we'll be able to see it from the deck. And this actually is starting to, there's another little succulent plant down in there that you can see when you look from the top down. So I think it's gonna make it. And then this is the most of the garden in the shade. That was the pillow that was on my throne. I thought it would be very nice to put it on the swing. And then, you know, the hostas and the impatiens. And I decided I'm going to try and do, I had started kind of some succulents in this area and they seem to like it. So I planted some more succulents in this area. So I'm hoping, transplanted and planted. So I'm hoping that it will be okay. And that's, put that white zinnia there. And there's the little maple tree, and that's what I rigged up to try and keep some shade on it. Two little umbrellas. And the petunia is doing pretty well. And these mystery plants that we didn't know what they were, it does have a bud on it, so I think it might be some kind of coreopsis or marigold. Not sure. Oh yeah, the agapanthus are really bloomed out. So that's kind of fun. And then I showed you the succulents, but that's kind of the display of them. And then we'll just go up on the porch and look out over, and then we'll say adieu. Or au revoir. A bientôt. Sorry if this has been a little wavy. And there it is. The garden. Okay, I think that's, oh, and you can see the vine growing up onto the pergola. All right, I'm gonna go inside, and guess who's in the kitchen? It's Tamra. Okay. Love you, love you. Bye.